Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. If you happen to be new today, I'm Robin. In today's video, we're going to do some last minute summer decorating throughout the house. I'm also going to do just a little bit of light cleaning as I go. So if you're in need of some last minute summer decorating ideas or just a little bit of summer cleaning motivation, you've came to the right spot. If you would, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and maybe consider subscribing to my channel before you leave today. Okay, so let's get started by me showing you some areas I'm going to be decorating today. I haven't written on my menu board in quite some time, so I need to do a little phrase or a little Bible verse on this little area here in between the laundry room and the dining room. We'll be changing out this table runner, wiping down the table. It's always dirty here, and possibly rearranging this little arrangement here in the middle of the table. I've got some antique pieces I'd like to add in, so we'll play around with this a little bit. Also be adding a pretty little summer wreath here in the hallway on this mirror. It probably needs to be cleaned first, but we'll add a little sweet summer touch here in the hallway. I've got a great little summer lamp to add over here in this corner. It's a little dull at the moment, so we'll add it up. So we'll add a little spice over here by pulling in a lamp that I've had for several years. I like having my paper towels out because this holder here is so ugly to me. It's so plain. So I picked up one from the Hearth and Hand collection to add here. So maybe that'll help me want to keep out my paper towels. Derek likes the paper towels out. I like them hidden under the sink. So we'll see if me picking up this new paper towel holder will help me with the aesthetics here on my kitchen countertops. Also going to change out this area here in the window. I may change out that daisy plant, faux plant with a live plant that I've picked up. And I need to add just a little touch of color here to this little hook. And I need to do just a little bit of decor rearranging here on this shelf, just to spice it up just a little bit for summer, add just a little bit more color. And I've picked up a lavender wreath from an antique store. It is so pretty. I've got lavender on my mantle this year, and I think adding out that wreath right there will help this area flow more. I love eucalyptus, but I think this lavender wreath is going to look really good here for summer. Okay, and I have just a few things here. I've got this lamp that I've had from Hobby Lobby for several years now that I want to put over in a vignette by the refrigerator. I've got a couple of new plants from Lowe's. One of these is going to go on my newly painted stool. I'm not sure which one. Maybe one in my kitchen window, maybe one on my hearth in the living room. This is a lavender plant. I've got one in the living room. I'll show you. I've got one in my side table that I picked up from an antique store, and I actually got two of them. So I'm hoping to use this on my bookcase as you walk into the living room. I've got a couple of antique pieces here. This one is new. So sweet. And this is a tea and sugar set that I've had for, a creamer and sugar set that I picked up from an antique store several months back. And I want to see if maybe some of this or all of this will go in this little display here in the middle of my dining room table. I think that'd be a good area to display it in. We shall see. I did pick up this new little frame from the Dollar General. I love the floral. You guys know I'm attracted to floral. My eye draws to a floral print every time I'm in a store. But I love the dark brown wood. I got it for $6. And this may go in my bookcase as you walk into the living room. We'll see. Add a little color there. This is an old tea towel. I just didn't use it last year, and I've got a couple more to maybe hang by the kitchen sink. And here's this lavender wreath that I picked up from an antique store. It looks so real. That's going to look really good in the living room. And then here is my new paper towel holder. I love it. I love the wood and copper finish on that. So pretty. So just a few things I've got to kind of add into my summer home this year. So we'll do a little bit of cleaning as we go, but we'll mostly be decorating today. So let's get to adding some summer touches to my home. And I forgot to show you guys this wreath. It is probably 3 years old, and I'm so sorry. I think I got it off of Amazon or Hobby Lobby. If I got it off of Amazon, I'll try to link it below if I can find the link, but we're going to add that wreath right here to the hallway. Here's my little lavender wreath that I put here on this mirror. I just love it. That mirror came from Amazon, and I got it about 6 months ago. I love it. I needed something to kind of brighten up this wall, and I think that looks so good. And all I usually do is just change out the wreath for whatever season that we're in. And all I did here was I moved my candle that was on that little stool and put my plant on the stool, since it wasn't as tall as my last plant. So I think that looks very sweet. I've never had a monstera plant before, so fingers crossed that it likes it in this little area. I know I've heard they're very finicky, so let me know in the comment section, do you own a monstera plant? Maybe some tips about it. Does it like to stay wet? Does it like to stay dry? How does it do as far as how much sunlight that it needs? Any help would be greatly appreciated.
It's so unnecessary dwelling about the past, 'cause I know that God is good, He led me to where I'm at. Sometimes I feel like giving up, you're giving in, but everything happens for a reason. It won't always be blue skies ahead. Sometimes you might need a helping hand, just like iron sharpens iron, making me stronger, calling me higher. When we come together, just like iron sharpens iron, making us stronger, calling us higher. When we're helping each other, we're growing together. It's so unnecessary worrying about life. I might not have it all, but I know I'll be alright. He's gonna challenge me to be the best I can be, and to give back to those who need it. It won't always be blue skies ahead. Sometimes you might need a helping hand, just like iron sharpens iron, making me stronger, calling me higher. When we come together, just like iron sharpens iron, making us stronger, calling us higher. When we're helping each other, we're growing together.
Okay, let's look at this area real quickly. This is to the left as you walk into my living room. It's one of my favorite areas to decorate. I have got a rechargeable light bulb in that lamp because I don't really have an outlet right here, and it works perfectly. So I just added that little bit of touch of floral and some dark wood there on that top shelf. I wish it was just a little bit bigger. If it was maybe double that size, I'd be really, really happy with it, but I am happy with it. I like to have a diffuser there because I just can't light a candle here in this living room on this shelf. Just don't want anything to catch on fire. So then on the second shelf, I just took away all that extra stuff and just kept it very simple. To me, this radio that I picked up from the Hearth and Hand collection just kind of can sit alone. It's so beautiful. It's LED operated, and and it's Wi-Fi operated, and it works off my phone. It's awesome. And just that little lavender flower added there, just a little bit, using that little stand for a little bit more depth and character on that shelf. So still very simple, but I was very happy to use that lavender plant here. And then I rearranged some down here. If you do not know about my little birds, I've got some great friends here on YouTube that have been supporting me since day one. And I'll link their channels below, Jenny and Michelle and Ashley. And these birds, we all have them, and they just remind us of our friendship every time we see them in our home. They kind of move around through my home. So I've had those little birds there just to add a little black touch here on the shelf. I always like to display my Heavenly Highway hymns. One more time. I love to display my Heavenly Highway Hymns songbook. I was raised on that. I could probably sing every song in there. Picked it up from an antique store several years ago. And then I left this shelf down here just absolutely the same. I didn't change anything down here. So, and here's my little basket with my home pillow, one of my favorite blankets that my son Jonathan gave me with an L on it. And so that completes this little area here. Just so simple, but very pretty. And here's what I ended up with on my little display here in the center of my dining room table. I think it turned out gorgeous. I love this green and white sugar bowl and creamer set that I got from an antique store. I just love it. So I thought it looked really good displayed here with just some wooden spoons, some little antique white plates, my favorite white pitcher, this little antique wood smasher, food smasher that I also got from an antique store. And those candlesticks came from Target a couple years ago, but I think it is very, very pretty. I think the yellow flowers in the picture really brings out the table runner even more. Okay, and I didn't change anything on my kitchen hutch. I love it just the way it is. I did take that little creamer that I didn't reuse and put it up here. I love displaying all of my creamer collection here on the hutch. A lot of you say it's a little cluttered, and it is, but I still love it.
Okay, so I did take that little antique picture that I picked up from an antique store and hung it over here. This is also one of my favorite areas to decorate. I think it's so sweet over here. I've got this antique stool from my friend Charlotte's Trade Days, a little antique basket with some summer flowers. That green and white pillow also came from an antique store. And I love this little area. Now, I need to put a little picture above there. I just haven't filmed one that I really want yet. I may wait till fall before I put a picture up there, but I think a picture above that peg rack or accordion rack will really complete this little area. But here's what we have over here so far.
I'm going to stop real quickly and introduce myself to all of our new friends that we have here on the channel. My name's Robin. I'm married to my husband, Derek. We've been married for over 30 years. We have 3 grown children and 6 grandchildren. We are definitely blessed here at the Lowe house, and God keeps blessing us each day. I started my channel about 5 years ago. I work outside the home, an 8-to-5 job outside of the home. My husband still works. And then I have this great little YouTube channel here that I absolutely love. I have made such great friends here on YouTube. I've got some best friends I've never even laid eyes on before, but we talk and it's like we're next door neighbors, and I absolutely love it. Because Derek and I are empty nesters, I just offer a little bit of different content around here. I try to stay true to life as I can. We live in a small town in Texas, so I'm definitely a Texas girl, small town girl. My hometown that I live in, my kids went to school here, my parents went to school here, so we come from a long line of small town people around here. But yeah, so I just offer, again, just lots of simple living, simple content. We're not fancy around here at all. The home we live in was built like in the 1960s, so it's not very fancy, but it's very lived in. We raised our 3 children in this home, and it means the world to us. So if you're interested in decorating and cleaning and a little bit of yard work, you'll definitely love this channel. And if you would take a second, maybe introduce yourself to me in the comment section, maybe your name, where you're from if you happen to be new. We all love hearing where everyone's from. And if you wouldn't mind taking a second to subscribe before you leave today, our next goal is 13,000 subscribers.
All I did here was just add Hello Summer to my little chalkboard there. I'm no artist at all, but something simple. I added the eucalyptus wreath that I had in the living room on that mirror. I brought it in here, and that's all I've done to this little area. Very simple. And then over by the refrigerator, I added my beautiful Hobby Lobby lamp that is at least 4 years old. So many friends want this lamp, ask me about this lamp. I keep looking for Hobby Lobby to restock it. Tammy, if you're watching, you may keep an eye out for it. Also for me. Oh, that was a mouthful. Because I have so many friends that would love to have one in their kitchen. So here's what I have over here in this area. I'm loving my new paper towel holder. Love it, love it, love it. It was a little difficult to get that little top off, but I got it. And so here's my little area here. Very simple, very sweet. So I'm liking this a lot. And then my kitchen area, I went ahead and put my new little plant there. I'd like to get maybe some herb plants or something to go up here, but for now that's just gonna have to work. and I added that sweet little daisy towel just to add a little bit more color. I think it goes very well with the little daisies and that little faux plant right there. So here's my little kitchen area. Love it. I'm sorry, my little sink area. Love it, love it. I spend a lot of time here washing dishes, so I need it to look really cute. And I can look outside and see all my squirrels and my bunny rabbits and all my birds outside. I'd like to put like a little bird feeder maybe right here by the window or something. So anyway, loving that area. And then I didn't do anything else to my coffee bar or anything else. It still looks the same. And then last but not least, I added this beautiful little wreath to this mirror here in the hallway. Now, if you've been around for a while, when I first started my channel, I always had like a little cake stand here with some goodies in it. That was always my little thing. I love to keep goodies in that. And people have been asking, Robin, where's your cake stand at? Now, I sold the one I had to a friend, but I have got my eye on a on a Hearth and Hand one cake stand that I think would look really good here on the bar. So I'm saving up for it. So hopefully by fall, I'll have a cake stand here to start displaying my goodies in. So just be on the lookout for that. That'll be something new coming up. So, okay, friends, well, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so, so much if you're still watching. Let's see, leave me a flower emoji in the comment section if you're still watching, since it's summertime and we're all loving our summer plants. If we could just keep them alive. Okay, friends, again, thanks for stopping by. If you're new today, please introduce yourself to me in the comment section, maybe your name, where you're from. We'd all love to hear from you. Again, I appreciate you guys. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends.